Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're talking about the Bath & Body Works Summerween / Halloween drop that will be a member-exclusive early access opportunity on June 30th. You guys know I love fall and Halloween at Bath & Body Works, so I'm so excited to talk to you all about what's coming today. And that being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right on into this very spooky sneak peek. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna sit on this side of the screen and put some images up right here. And how I even found out all about this was by having the app. So I scrolled down in my app and saw this sort of Halloween Frankenstein hand knocking on a door and proceeded to swipe through the images. And I was like, okay, Bath & Body Works Summerween is on for June 30th. So I do highly recommend you get the app and you are a member. It costs nothing. Like, you don't need to spend a minimum monthly amount or a minimum yearly amount. You get really cool access to things like members early access. You can shop before everybody else can, and you also get a good variety of coupons throughout the year, whether they're 25% off coupons, whether they're get a free product coupons. So I definitely recommend signing up, especially if you're a huge Bath & Body Works fan. Now, that being said, we're going to jump right on into the slides with the information on them. This first one says Frankenstein's Bakery opens June 30th. Members get to taste a little terror first with early access. Now, this early access is not new with Bath & Body Works. They did it for the semi-annual sale. They did it last year for Christmas and Halloween. And really what this means is that you can usually do an order online, or you can do a BOPIS, which is a buy online, pick up in store. It's not like you're able to show this at a store and get early access. It's only going to be for shopping online or doing that buy online, pick up in store. Moving on into the next slide, this one says, celebrate Summerween with spine-chilling sweets. And here we have a good variety of some of these speculated body care fragrances. So I am seeing Girlfriend in the Fine Fragrance Mist. I'm seeing the brand new ice cream float in both the foaming hand soap and the body cream. I'm seeing a Wicked Vanilla Woods and I believe the single wick candle, and then this really cute sort of bubbling cauldron is a hand soap dispenser. I think that looks so on brand and on theme for Halloween. So getting into some of these fragrances, we're gonna start off with Girlfriend, which I actually have the Girlfriend from last year, but I'm going to put the images of the new packaging up right here as it has been released officially by Bath & Body Works. So Girlfriend has scent notes of dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. This is a really awesome strawberry scent, and this is really well done for those fall and winter months. This is definitely a spooky, sort of deeper strawberry, not necessarily a light, fruity, and airy strawberry. So I would say if you're familiar with Velvet Sugar, which has a very sweet, sugary, kind of light, uplifting, airy strawberry that's perfect for honestly year-round, but would shine in the spring and the summer, this is very fall, winter. It's a very deep strawberry. I think this smells really good. It's very mature, but it is still fruity. And I think especially in the fall time when we're getting a lot of those pumpkin or apple fragrances, this could be a really unique piece in your collection. So last year's packaging was this sort of deeper pink packaging. They went with sort of a spooky coquette theme. So you have the silhouette, you have this crystal design, and then you have some lace on the bottom. Now it seems like this year they did keep with the overall theme of Girlfriend being pink. Girlfriend's been either a pink or a like kind of a raspberry purple the last couple of years, so I like to see that they kept with that. And it looks like it has this pink background, some spider webs. Is that candy maybe? I think it looks really cute. I like the bow design and detail. It's spooky but still kind of fun and girly at the same time, and I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy this one. Now the next fragrance that I'm seeing on this slide is the Wicked Vanilla Woods in the candle. Now Life Inside the Page, which I will always have her blog linked in the description box down below, she did report that Wicked Vanilla Woods will be in the body care this year. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be available in store. I think it is just going to be an online exclusive, and it was an online exclusive last year. So that one had like this blue kind of shimmery packaging last year. I actually really enjoyed this one from a packaging standpoint, but if you know me, I really don't order online unless I've ordered it for years, and I don't like to order online because you have to pay such a substantial shipping fee. You're almost paying for a whole entire product just by paying for the shipping. So I really tried to only shop in stores. Now this one has notes of magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, and enchanted pink pepper. And a lot of people either love this one or this one just doesn't work with them, largely because of that pink pepper note. I've heard some people say this is a really nice sort of mature vanilla. It has the right amount of spice, it's strong, it can be worn on its own, and a lot of people love that. But then some people have a very similar reaction to what they do with the patchouli and Into the Night. It's just that enchanted pink pepper kind of drags the scent down, and it's way too spicy and it's very unwearable. So that one's going to be really up in the air for ordering. I am seeing that one on the screen as just the candle. That was the only one that is supposedly coming back in body care, but didn't have any body care featured on this official preview. So I don't know if it's an online exclusive. It's being reported as an online exclusive as from Life Inside the Page, but we'll have to see when the preview comes out on June 30th. Now, the next fragrance that I am seeing in this slide, which actually I'm going to flip to a different slide so you can see the packaging up a little bit closer. And this one says, "You scream, they scream, we all scream for ice cream, even in the dead of summer." So Ice Cream Float is going to have this really fun purple packaging. It looks like it has a purple sundae, an eyeball, and then the icon they decided to go with this one is the witch hat, which I'm a little confused on why it's a witch hat. I would think they do like an eyeball or something else. So I'm not exactly sure about like the witchiness area of this one, but I do think it looks cute overall and obviously very on brand for Halloween and Summerween. Now this one is supposed to have notes of fizzing cola, frightful vanilla float, and spooky sugars. So I'm very interested to see if this one is similar to Blush Cardigan in the fact that Blush Cardigan kind of has that Dr. Pepper note, or I'm interested to see if this is more like a strawberry soda that has a really kind of bubbly note. I'm interested to see how that float interacts with the fizziness of the cola and then spooky sugars. Is this going to be really sweet? Is it going to be more of like a root beer float? I have no idea. I do know this is currently available on TikTok Shop. The official Bath & Body Works page did post a kind of mini collection only of ice cream floats, and I believe it's 7 pieces. You get the body wash, the Shimmer Fizz body lotion, the body cream, the fine fragrance mist, a Ghoul Friend pocket bag, and then a pocket bag holder. So I'm sorry, that would be 6. So it is going for $40 right now, and it is still left up on the page. I know there were some questions over the legitimacy of this listing, but it is the official Bath & Body Works page, and I think actually a lot of people have ordered it. So I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on that. One of my initial takeaways seeing this collection is I really hope that we are getting the normal body lotion outside of just the Shimmering Fizz lotion. I know last year they had the Shimmering Fizz lotion for Halloween, but they also did it in the normal body lotion. So I really do hope that we see all of the Halloween scents come out in the regular body lotion format. As for me personally, the creams are just way too heavy, and I am someone that likes wearing matching sets. So if I have a scent in the shower gel, I would like the same scent in my body lotion so that I can layer. So I'm really hoping to see the normal body lotion. I don't know if this was just because it was a bundle and then they're trying to be fun and spooky, but I guess we will find out on June 30th when we see a kind of, I don't know if it will be the whole collection launching, but at least a substantial amount of the body care will be launching on that date. So you guys, that really wraps up the first 3 fragrances. Let's get right on into Vampire Blood. So Vampire Blood has almost been the flagship scent for Bath & Body Works Halloween for I'd say quite a while now. That one originally debuted in 2021 as Happy Halloween, which was just a mini collection and actually the first fragrance in full-size body care that ever came out for Halloween at Bath & Body Works was Wicked Vanilla Woods. So it is kind of weird to see the fall off of Wicked Vanilla Woods and this huge rise of Vampire Blood, especially over the last, including this year, 3 years. But this one is a cult classic. I feel like this just screams Bath & Body Works Halloween, and it says, "Something to sink your teeth in into. Don't worry, it's just berries, we think. Very punny. I really enjoy the packaging on this. Vampire blood has always been red, and I don't know a more fitting color scheme. So it looks like we have a little bit of insight into the 3-wick candle, or is that a single wick? It's hard to tell in some of these images because that looks bigger than a single wick, but the way it is, I don't know if it's the size of a 3-wick, but I do like the packaging on this. I love that vampire blood is like the label is a coffin. Very nice detailing. It looks like the lids on these are going to be a bit more intense than just the normal regular Bath & Body Works lid, so I'm sure that we can expect a price increase on the candles. I know last year we had a very expensive candle, and I believe it was it Wicked Vanilla Woods? It was like one of those snow globe candles, and I think it was retailing for like $69, something outrageous. And then the rest of the ones with the more fancy lids are usually around that $32, $33 range. So interested to see how Halloween candles are going to be priced this year. We have the soap, which comes in this all red packaging, very on theme, and I have my soap from last year. And then we also have Vampire Blood in the body wash. They went with a bat for sort of the like icon on this. So Ghoul Friend, you had the bow. Ice Cream Float, you have the witch hat, and then Vampire Blood, you have the bat. Obviously, bats, Vampire Blood, I get what they're going for. I like the gold on this. I love the red and black with the red roses. I think this looks really nice. Now, getting into the Vampire Blood fragrance itself, this one is Red Berries, Night Blooming Jasmine, and Petrifying Plum. Now, I do have the soap from last year, and this is what this one looks like. Again, it's that berries, jasmine, and then the plum fragrance, and I am going to very carefully open these. I always try and do the lotions whenever I have the product or the mist because I find that the hand soap and the body wash usually spill everywhere, but I'm going to be very, very careful. Okay, perfect. This one's nice. I don't know if it's because I'm smelling it in the hand soap. It kind of has that like hand soapy undertone, which I feel like is sometimes what you get in the body creams because they have that thick, really moisturizing agent. Sometimes it has like this underlying fragrance of body cream, but this is really nice. Again, very similar to Ghoul Friend. It's a nice berry fragrance. So unique amongst those pumpkins and apples and more cinnamon, kind of clove, spicy notes that are very characteristic to the fall time. So if you are looking for something a bit different, something fruity, something bright, but still more appropriate for fall, winter rather than year round, I think Vampire Blood could be something good for you to look into. Again, you could wear this year round, but there is sort of a deepness and kind of a spookiness to the berries, which I feel like makes it more of a Halloween fragrance rather than a year-round fragrance, but at the end of the day, it is more of just a deep, mature berry scent. So you guys, as far as pricing goes, last year's pricing was okay. I believe the body wash and then the lotions were that $15.95 price range, and then the creams and the fine fragrance mist were more of that $17.95, $18.95 price range. Now I know that I know that coupons are now hitting the $18.95 price range. So if you spend your $100 and you get your free product coupon, that free product is now going up to $18.95 to adjust. So that could be a good way to use some coupons on getting some of the more higher ticket price items, whether it be the fine fragrance mist or the body creams, but I'm not 100% sure on pricing. Pricing this year has been a little weird because I feel like the majority of our pricing has come for more of these collaborations. Like really the big collection that we've had at Bath & Body Works this year is the Disney collaboration. We had the summer stuff as well, but most of that summer stuff ended up in the semi-annual sale, which I feel like was the intention anyways. So the pricing on there is always a little bit kind of iffy in how they price it. So I am interested to see pricing on this. Hopefully everything as far as the body wash and body lotion go are like that $15.95, $16.95 price range. And then the fine fragrance mist and the body cream are more of that $17.95 price range, but I'm hoping everything is below $18.95. So no matter what product type, you are able to use your free product up to $18.95 coupon on it if you have one that you earned through your rewards. But you guys, that really wraps up all we know about this Summerween Halloween drop so far. Early access arriving June 30th for members. As far as the full launch, people are saying anywhere from like July 3rd to July 7th. Do we know if this is just phase one? A lot of people have been speculating speculating that because they are really hitting on the Summerween aspect of this, that it's not going to be their true Halloween drop. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they're going to do like a part 2 and surprise us. I feel like that would be really fun if they did. And there are a lot of whisperings of a possible fall Halloween themed collaboration. So I'm very interested to see if they do that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Let me know in the comments down below what you all are thinking for this collection. I know for a lot of you, you're probably in the dead of summer and you're like, I do not want Halloween. There might be some of you that are like, please, Halloween, fall, all of those great scents, I want them back now. Let me know in the comments down below, but I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.